Hello team, welcome back to Next Level JJ. Hey, I hope you're doing well, because I am pumped. Of course, as the thumbnail and title suggests, today we are going racing in Assetto Corsa Evo. But hey, I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful Sunday morning down here in good old New Zealand. Hopefully Mother Nature is treating you well wherever you are in the world. So yeah, as we said, today we are going racing, and that's going to be a couple of things. We're going to try out its server setup where you can register for races. I gave one a go last night. It was fun. It was interesting. And so yeah, we're going to do that a little bit live today. And then also we'll give it a go of some of the more single player racing, check how that is. All in all, it's just for me to keep evaluating Assetto Corsa Evo. Now, maybe just quickly, I'll just chuck over here. The reason why evaluating is such an important part of what we're doing is because Assetto Corsa Evo is still in early access. So that's what that top right EA 0.4 release means. It means that right now you can get the game for half price, basically. And it's planning to go live in the next couple of months. Of course, it's not been fully confirmed yet, but basically you can see here's stuff that they released in December. And so if you haven't watched any of my previous streams, I highly rate Assetto Corsa Evo in its current state. And of course, there's a shed load of other stuff that is coming. So definitely, I think it's worth it. Go check it out. Now, taking a step back here, of course, if you want to learn more about me, my channel, about everything that we do, the community that we have, all of that, hang on, let me just, there we go. All of that stuff, it's easy. Just go to nextleveljj.com. In there, you'll find my schedule, which of course has nothing technically in the moment because I'm going away for a week. But as I've mentioned in previous streams, next week, all I'm going to be doing is editing old streams that I've done and push out some really good videos for you to enjoy. So, but usually I've got an up-to-date schedule. I stream a lot of different types of games, and so the schedule is a cool way for you to see when I'm streaming games that are maybe up your alley. But also, the music is just awesome. So if you haven't watched anything of my streams before, Stream Beats by Harris Heller is always doing its thing. And I seem to now regularly, especially for racing, drift towards the Sus album. So don't be shy. Link is in the description. Head over to Spotify. Go check them out. But as I always say, they've got music from super quiet, chill, having tea with your friends. I don't do that, but maybe you do. All the way up to just absolute crazy bangers. So don't be shy. Check them out. Now, before we jump into the racing, one of the most exciting things about Assetto Corsa Evo, if you don't know Assetto Corsa, let me be clear, it has been in the sim racing game for very, very long. And it is, in many people's minds, the go-to for any sort of racing, not just hardcore sim. There are so many mods and things like that. That's the original. I call it Assetto Corsa OG. Then there was Assetto Corsa Competizione, and now we've got Assetto Corsa Evo. Now, it is such a loved game that the fact that they're bringing out the Evo, you know, they're doing it the right way, early release, make sure that people test it, and I can go and provide feedback, and then hopefully they incorporate that so that when they officially release this, it works like a charm. Its servers are stable, everything, because in these days, if you mess up your launch, it can genuinely cause your game to spiral, and so they're doing it right. But one of the biggest things, yes, all the tracks and laser scanned and all the beautiful cars, as you see behind F40LM, that's taken from inside the game. I recorded that video last night. All right, that's not fakery. That's beautiful F40-ness. But all of those features aside, great. One of the things that many people are the most excited about is they've actually laser scanned the Eifel region that's just outside. There we go. So very interesting. The reason why I paused there for a second, you saw the stream freeze. Assetto Corsa Evo is not 100% stable yet. Of course, it's an early access. And sometimes while I'm streaming, it's like it goes, hey, can I have some attention? And if I don't give attention, it just boots out of the game. And so we'll just fire it up in a second. But anyway, point is, they've laser scanned the area around the Nürburgring Nordschleife track And that is going to be an open world area where we are going to be able to take all of these amazing cars and race them. Now, I don't know when last a sim game, not an arcade game, of course you got your Need for Speeds and, you know, all of those other stuff, but a sim game giving you an open world to explore and drive around. Insane. So I'm going to play a quick little trailer of what they're showing us. It is intentionally quiet. It'll make sense at the end, but have a listen and a watch to this. We'll catch up in a second.
Okay, session is over. Box this lap. Copy. Am I ready? Box. It looks like we got all the data we need. Good job. We need to do some work with the data, but stick around, okay?
Sounds good. I'll enjoy the place.
Sexy as that GT3 RS. That's a road car. As you see, now we're leaving the track. That's the Nürburgring. That's the famous castle in the middle of it. I guess if you're a fan of it, I did this joke last night. I apologize. Night time in a town which I assume is in the Eifel region. Look at that fidelity though. It's really beautiful. We're going to be ripping that up with like Pagani's Huayra R's. Bring out the Santa hat. Beautiful architecture. I really desperately want to go to that part of the world. I actually was going to go, and then a certain virus labeled with a 2019 messed all of that up. Hey! Yes, there's wildlife. See? Enjoy the quiet. This year we're gonna make some noise. Ooh. Oof. There it is. So very, very excited about that. Now, I don't have the details on when that free roam will release. I do believe that it's going to come into early access before they launch the game, which would make sense because that's going to be the thing that probably needs the most testing. I think Assetto Corsa has done 2 games already based on what it already has. It's the open world that's going to be the thing. I think it's going to be huge. You know, if it runs the way I imagine it runs, it's going to be every person that's kind of interested in racing is going to jump into Assetto Corsa Evo just for that. So, like I said, you can get this half price now. It's going to be one of the racing games to have. So might as well bite off the cherry now. Go and get it. It's currently on Steam, of course, PlayStation, Xbox. Unfortunately, I don't believe it's there at the moment. But for those who've got a PC, go ahead and get it. Okay, so we will fire up Assetto Corsa again, and then, yeah, we'll jump straight into it. So for me, the now almost default way to warm up before I'm going to go racing is to release this puppy on the Nürburgring. So we will just go and warm up. Now, I raced it last night in the dark, in the rain. For me, that is so much fun. Shall we risk it? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So I think when it gets to how hard can it get, this is pretty much one of the hardest things you can do, because not only are we driving a car, which I'll turn the boost up to 100%, that is extremely famous for being spiky. The moment the boost comes in, this is an absolute widowmaker. All right. And so, yes, we are going to turn the boost up to 100%. There's no traction control. There's no ABS. The thing is very light. We're driving it in manual. We're driving it at night at the Nürburgring and in full rain. You know, for me, if you go through that as a warm-up procedure, then anything after that should be easy. Should be easy. All right, so cool thing about Assetto Corsa Evo, I guess many of the Assetto Corsas, you have to, if you want to, you can turn the setting off. You have to turn on your ignition and start your car. Now, I will, later on when we do racing, turn down the volume so that you can hear me talk. But I think the sound of this car is more important than my voice. All right, so I'm gonna have to shout over it, so apologies for that. But yeah, headphone users, just beware, she's spiky. All right, gee, sounds like lightning, eh? All right, so as promised, we will turn up our turbo boost level to 100s. We'll activate our wipers, turn on our lights. Oh my goodness. So you'll see, watch, if you look in the bottom right, you'll see there's an RPM. Oh, actually, let me just quickly adjust the pedal cam a little bit more forward. There we go. So what you'll notice is, look down there at the 0.0 bar. Bottom right, next to the end, there's a 0.0. Watch what happens as I bring up the throttle. So what happens, the turbo starts to build boost. There, you see? And so what happens is the turbo actually starts getting its boost roughly around the 4.5. Obviously it doesn't get it now because I'm just half throttle. But that's where this car becomes deadly. So you'll see me a lot of times just tap the throttle until I get the car straightened, and then we will unleash the fury. All right, so let me just see one thing. Yeah, that's a little bit safer because my arms are going to move around, so I've got a microphone in my face. Okay, let's warm up the tire, shall we? There we go. Got a racing clutch, so it's a bit tricky. All right, here we go, team. Like I said, it's going to be loud. Turn down your headphones maybe if it's a bit too loud. Cool, so we got a pit limiter. Here we go. Oh my goodness. With this car is the moment you get comfortable and you don't respect the throttle, she bites you and immediately you're off. And there's no ABS, so the moment I lock I have to go for cadence braking. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite thing in Assetto Corsa, man. go through there a lot faster, but... Can't open her up while turning, she will spin. Okay, here we go down the foxhole. Oh, almost. Sorry, full Santa mode. This is not furious. See, I was like, maybe I can give her a bit more juice. Nope. Switch out a longer second gear actually, just for this section. We're maybe in trouble. Oh, Caden's breaking sentence today. YouTube corner. Hello, everybody. That's such a dangerous corner as well. Ooh, baby. A bit of poo came out, not gonna lie. So dangerous. Around this corner, if I hit boost, we're dead. So I'm just trying to modulate, and then here we go, and you'll see she starts humping as we open up. That's how much power she has. Let's see if we can hit 300 before we have to brake. Go, baby, go, baby, go. Nice. All right, there we go. And so let's see. Today we've got the M2 Cup, which should be fun. German classics at the... This is probably the Nürburgring GP circuit. Let's have a look. Yeah, a GP Strecke with road cars. That should be fun. I might be interested in that. And then there's a Ferrari challenge with the 4-day challenge. And then let's see, there's more stuff probably. Hot Hatch Trofeo, so that will be Lamborghini. Yeah, Roadster, that's the MX-5 challenge. And then the GT3 Sprint Cup, which track? Imola. So we'll take that, go over here. All right, let's go. Is it me? Is the audio not working? Oopsie, somebody's already done some shopping. Oh, Scheiße. Which is right, because this is a German car. Oh my goodness. There we go. Hook it. No, don't dare. Don't you dare. Oh, and the horse you rode in on. Like, come on, you've messed up your qualifying. Don't mess up mine. Okay. Let's slow it down. Let's create a little gap. Yeah, that guy's an idiot. Oh dear. There's somebody coming out of the pits. Oh, here we go. This is going to be carnage. Uh-oh, somebody's crashed here. Yellow. Oh, no! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, twatsicle. The racing term, that. Gonna improve on that. I tell you what, it's not too bad. 4th place at the moment, considering what was happening there. I mean, I don't think anybody got a clear lap. Cool. Now, I am very animated about my racing, as you can imagine. And so, what I want to do is have a clean race. If I'm trying to win at all costs, it's a different story. You crash into people, you take risks that aren't there. I would love to finish in 5th place. If I do that, I am a happy person. Anything above that is fine. If I go down, that's okay as well. We are just trying to have a clean race. There we go. So you want to be on the inside for this corner. Wow, he braked so damn early. But sorry. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. On the outside, don't trust this person. We'll give him the space. No, that's pretty clean. That person did understeer. You can't just turn in like that, dude! Yeah, car's wrecked. So you see, I'm coming through here. Look, that's where they're supposed to be heading. See where these cars are heading? That person is supposed to be heading there. And then watch. I'm just minding my own business, and this person just turns in, bumps me. Now, that's okay. So now I look at my steering. I'm turning to the right to avoid this person. What do? Watch this. They just... okay, that's the game that clips. Okay, but still, the fault lies with this person at this point here. Look, that is in no way... Bang. Look at where you can even see the dart tracks. Everybody goes out wide here, then comes back. This person is aiming middle after they had a really shitty exit to the corner. Why? Because look, sorry, I'm going full Jimmy Broadbent here. You can't just cut in on somebody. I'm there. Look at my steering. Hang on, pause. Look at my steering. If I just go back a millimeter. Look at my steering. I'm right. I'm not even straightening it. See, at moment of impact, I'm still turning right. This person just came into me. Anyway. Oh. Back to pit lane. Confirm. Man, that sucks nuts. Let's just see if there's something a little bit closer. 9:30. That's 6 minutes away. Hot hatch. Let's see. I'll have to go buy a hot hatch to give this a go. Lancia Delta Integrale. It's maybe not a bad one. Which track is it at? Laguna Seca. I do like a Laguna Seca. There we go. Which color? That's a tough one. I've always liked the sort of burgundy one with the stripe. I think that's one of the classics. Okay, so 13 seconds. Here we go. Same as before. I'm not going to touch OBS because that makes Assetto Corsa mad. Cool, it seems like you can join a little bit earlier. Oh, this is gonna be carnage! Be prepared for madness! Italiano Lancia Delta madness! Well, yes. Well. I wonder how many of these are actually being done with a manual gearbox. No, dude, not on the outside. Are you crazy? What is this guy doing? What is this guy do, man? That guy is just an absolute idiot. Yeah, man. Well, don't do it. Just... Sorry. Actually, I'm really sorry. That was me being vindictive against that person. Now we are gonna have fun, I can tell you that. Because now people are pissed. All right. Ooh, we see, well, this is racing, so a bit of touchy-feely is fine. But again, just like in that previous race we did, it seems quite dangerous. Like, if you just touch a car, there's netcode, as I kind of call it. And, yeah, you get borked. It's funny how everybody's red. Here we go. So dangerous. Oh, you see that's netcode? Okay. You can't just send it like that, bro. What are you on about? He just sent it on the inside from 9 miles away. Okay, we have to brake earlier. See, that comes with not practicing. Penalty. Oh my goodness. Oh, fuss. This is just absolute carnage, man. Whoa! Okay, I was taken out there. Whoa! Okay. Ah, oh, shit. We'll finish. Why not? Well, this has been fun. So I am finding that there's definitely a heavy netcode. And so people are not close to each other and they're absolutely murdering each other, like just spinning out crazily. But that guy just totally took me out. Now again, it could be because I'm in a server on the other side of the world, so it might be bad for me, and I could be the problem here. Go over the sausage curb. That's nice. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but I see trail braking is good with the Delta. Like that. This is fun. I'm gonna do this again for sure. Did I get another track limits there? Oh, I don't know about that game. Like I said, Evo seems to be very sensitive on track limits. Oh, no, that's definitely track limits. Slow down? Hell no. I've not tried Evo yet. Dude, seriously? It's half price right now. Because it's in early access. And I've said in all my streams, it's worth it. Is it perfect? No. But they're working on it. Heart rate's up, man. This is a workout. Mr. Malik said, well, I have not tried it yet. All right, keep hustling, buddy. You have that racing humor. People will like you. Good luck. Ah, thanks, man. That's really cool. Hey, if you're still watching, do me a favor. Join my Discord. Link is in the description or in my website, nextleveljj.com, which I'll quickly flip up on screen now. Ta-da! And so if you head over there, I've got a bit of a community we're growing and doing Assetto Corsa races and stuff. So please come and say hello. That'd be awesome. So we will get into this. I like the way the system works. I think it works well. The fact that you do this register. The thing for me, and maybe that's something they'll fix in the full game, but the fact that you have to exit the game to then race it, that's a bit weird. Okay, so register, I agree. To respect all other drivers on track. I will not engage in reckless driving. Rage quitting is for losers. Speeding? Oh, damn. Hopefully that's not me. Okay. Very good. That was not good. Maybe I can get a better exit because of it. Yeah, got a better exit. That'll help us. It's even better time. But there we go, team. Our first pole position. All right. And not too bad. 12 cars. All right. Let's get out onto the grid. Start our car. And that's the most beautiful sight you can have. Okay. All right. I'm going to pause the music. Hopefully that doesn't crash the game. Now we wait for everybody to load. So if you look there on the left, you'll see there's two gray dots on the right. And so they're busy loading in now. And so once they're loaded in, the race can start. So I have foot on brake. And all I have to do is just floor it and just get to that first corner without any plonkers hopefully crashing into me. And then we'll take it from there. I'm an idiot. I didn't put it in first gear. Oh my goodness, team. Can you believe it? Oh shit. No. Oh my goodness. That is the biggest fail. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, no, don't be stupid. Okay, so now we just race nicely. Oh, I can't believe it. I literally forgot to put it in gear. Oh my goodness. And the funny thing is I did click it into gear. I just forgot. Whoa. Jeez, that person just braked hard in front of me. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I tried to kind of sneak my nose in there, but obviously they turned hard right into me, and I think that was bad by me. Oh, this channel is called Next Level JJ, so if you're going to make a cup, Next Level Ups is the way to go, and that is one of them. Oh, hilarious. I mean, I'm laughing, but inside I'm dying. Oh, they're so slow through here. It's painful. I think they just conceded that corner instead of trying to fight it, so thank you for them. Well, there we go. And we finished okay, so yeah, best start ever. Best start I ever had too. God. Oh, all right. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna jump over here and we'll just see if there's one more race. If I can get one more race in, then that's us for the day. Let's see, 10:30, so that's in 5 minutes, and that's the one we want to do. Hell yeah. Okay, so we go career mode, vehicles, garage, Lancia, Delta, customize. And so you probably don't want your car to stand out, but I can say I'm going to go white, apply. All right, here we go. Clean, please. Yeah, right, Sebastian. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, we've gone through the melee.
Woozah.
Woosah.
Woozah.
Woosah. Woosah, woosah, woosah. 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 Woosah.
Woozah. Woozah.
Oh, if you imagine the swear words in my head right now. Oh, team. Oh my goodness, I'm so like, ah! What the? Pretty fly for a white guy. Boom! Sausage curve for good measure. I can't wait to see the replay. Are you kidding me? Okay, please stay left. I was concentrating on which brake pedal. Yeah, okay, low flank cars. Now I'm wondering he came from... Yeah, exactly. I'm going to save the replay file for sure. Let's see how much slipstream counts for in this game. They know I'm going to go for the inside. Okay, got a bit of extra speed going up on the hill, so I'm going to take the inside line. And then who brakes latest? Yeah, I gave them the corner, otherwise I would have been... Huge crash. What? Park on the apex? That guy did some respectful racing there. That was very good of them. No. Ooh. Oh, well. It was fun until that happened. Now I do think that's probably my fault. I did cut in front of them a little bit. We'll have a quick look. All right, team. I have to unfortunately go, but this has been a lot of fun. Of course, there has been infuriating moments. This is normal in online racing. I also feel that there's a pretty decent amount of work they need to do on netcode and things like that, because I've had some ridiculously bad crashes. I think I need to go back to the drawing board. There's a lot of times where I have been the reason for the crash, but like I said, I think 1 out of 5 times the crashes were caused by somebody else, especially on this race when I was staring down the barrel of first place and the person went on one of the most dangerous parts of Laguna Seca on my inside. And again, I'll go and check the replay, but in this case I didn't cut across. I just kept leading out and they just went bang and off I went. Do I think I could have won? Maybe, but would it have been good to be on the podium at least? Definitely. And so, hey, that's racing. If you enjoy what you just saw, don't be shy. Hit the like button. We're trying to build this game up, but importantly, well, the channel, but importantly, we're trying to build a community. You know, I want to play with the people that are as part of our team. So, Lady Tyra, let's have a race. I've already got a friend in Morocco that's keen. We had a person earlier join Malik. So head over to Discord, just pop in, say hi, and say I love racing games. I've got these subgroups that I use for different games. So Rocket League, Assetto Corsa, High Guard, and DCS. And so it'd be cool to just build out this community. Also, the shirt that I'm wearing, it's the original, the OG Next Level shirt. Now it only goes to 10 people. There are only 2 currently. We're going to test them out over the next couple of days, see if they're good quality, and then there'll be a competition on the Discord for you to win one of these really beautiful, high quality, made in New Zealand shirts. So beautiful. I just hope you have the most fantastic Sunday, and whenever you watch this, I hope you have a really good day. I'll see you soon. Take care. Ciao.